Okay, so we're back at the workshop, and I flipped these thing around. I took the inside of the pillow, and I flipped it around, and this is the lights. The lights were all attached to these spots right here, which I believe were just a little bit of hot glue, and they were easy to pull off. So uh, what I'm gonna do is see if I can use my sewing skills to kind of try to saw this thing together. I really have no sewing skills, but uh, I'm gonna see if I can do something about this guy. Yeah, just tore up. So I'm going to see if I can do something about that. I don't know, maybe. The switch, I'm going to replace it. Not the switch, but the battery holder. I do have a switch in there, and it's in good shape. I can reuse it if I need to. But yeah, so I guess somebody sat down on this thing and completely just messed it up. So I'm gonna replace it with the one. This ones are very brittle. The ones that came on this thing, very brittle. And I guess a kid or something probably sat down on it. So, anyways, I'm gonna see if I can repair this, and if I can, and it looks good, then throw it in the washing machine because it was pretty nasty. You know, it's been stored unprotected for a year, so it's time to give it a nice wash and then put it back together. See how it all looks. Okay, so I took it out, took all the LEDs out of the pillow, and I have this broken thing that I'm going to replace with this that I had laying around for a couple of years now. Finally get to use it for something. And then we're going to use shrink tubes to attach it to do it right. Make it right because I don't want any cables exposed on this circuit. There's, little kids are going to mess with it and whatnot, and I don't want to. Anyways, the switch that came originally, I thought about it and I said, well, I don't think I want it in this new one because I don't want to be opening up the pillow and turning it off and on and off and on. We don't do that anyways with this guy because we put the batteries in and we just basically run that stuff day and night until the batteries run out, and then we just put new batteries in there. So I don't need the switch. I'm not gonna use the switch. So I'm just gonna solder this thing straight to this guy. All right. We're gonna start off by cutting this cable right around here.
Now stripping this 2 cables.
Okay, I forgot to test this out before I did anything, before I proceeded with this project, because they've been out for a while, and I don't know if there was any other damage to the actual LEDs themselves. So let's try them out. Okay, no, you guys can't see it, but let me put this right here. Simple touching cables. Do you see the LEDs lining up? Yeah. Life is good. So this is negative. I'm gonna mark it. Now I have this. I stole it from my wife. She said, "Well, I'm never gonna paint my nails black, so you can have it." So, so I didn't steal it. She let me have it. I'm not stealing from my wife. But yeah. So what I'll do is I tend to use it to either mark stuff negative, by a way of just doing this. Or in circuits, I like to use it as a to cover up any open leads that you might find yourself any leads that you might have that are open. I like to cover them with this stuff right here. I know some of you professionals will look at this video and be like, "What? Why?" But I don't know. That's what I do. It's cheap, it's plentiful, and it works. So now we're going to tin this thing. We're going to tin the cables with some solder, and we're going to solder. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna wash this little pillows here. I decided to take the other one apart too and give it a nice little wash because the back side of the pillow is just completely nasty. You can see right here. They were stored. With no protection the whole year. And I'm glad they're not nastier, but they're pretty nasty. So quick wash, we'll leave it here. Okay, so I couldn't find my sewing kit, so I ended up gluing this thing. And yeah, it looks just like that on the other side too. Not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but at least it doesn't have a hole anymore. And I'm about to hot glue it in there. This hot glue on this side, so it doesn't come apart. And the principle is there, just for the lights. So yeah. All right, so I have 6 blue spots in here and 6 LED lights. So I'm guessing it can go in any random order. All right, so when I start putting this stuff together, the LEDs don't start getting all crazy on me. I'm just gonna come in and add a little dab on the side, just to fortify. Do not leave the glue gun in there for too long, because this fabric will start melting a few seconds after you put the glue gun directly on it. It's not heat resistant whatsoever. All right, I think that's it for pillow number 1. Let's move on to pillow number 2. All right, pillow number 2 is all glued up, ready to go. All right, so I have the pillows all fixed up, ready to go. Didn't think I needed to record the me putting the insides of a pillow into a pillow, so I didn't record this. So, but anyways, it looks okay. The thing, yeah, I could have done a better job, but you know, once again, I have no experience sewing, and I couldn't even find it. So, anyways, the lights, it's pretty cool. All right, see you next time.